Hi everyone, welcome to week 5. For week 5, you're going to be having quiz number 2, my Econ Lab work over chapter 8. I've posted a study guide for you to review for quiz number 2. If you have any additional questions on it, please let me know. Also make sure to check out my week 5 videos, summaries that I've created for you, and my ancillary materials. I think you'll find them very helpful. This week we're going to look at profit maximization with competitive firms. When we look at perfectly competitive markets, you'll notice that perfectly competitive markets are classified as a price taker. Now, what does this mean to be a price taker? For firms to be a price taker means they have no influence over the market price, and they're classified as having to take the price in the market, what's established. And that's very challenging when you look at this market structure. The best examples of this market structure is going to be looking at agriculture. Agriculture is really tough because what happens with agriculture is they're going to be stuck paying the price in the market. And even though they might want to sell it at a higher price, they're not able to. They're going to be stuck paying the market price because products are similar. That's what you're looking at right here. Products are similar. Given that products are identical, I should say identical, it's very hard to differentiate between the products, and when it's hard to differentiate the products, you can charge a different price. When we look at entry in and out of the market, you'll notice that we're going to be looking at special costs that make it difficult for a firm to enter or exit. And when we look at these free entry or exit, you'll notice that we're faced with a lot of challenges. One of the challenges we're facing is that free entry and exit, it's very easy for a competitor to get in the market if they see that they're making profits, and it's very easy for a competitor to leave the market when they are also seeing losses in the market. So markets will adjust based off what they're seeing in the market. Now, other characteristics of this firm is going to be looking at extremely low barriers to entry and exit, being a price taker, many buyers and sellers, and selling an identical product. In the long run, though, these firms will only make normal profit. They will not make above normal or economic profits. Basically, they will be breaking even. Now, a lot of people get confused on what breaking even means. Breaking even means you will make the profits that you expected to make. And it's very important to evaluate. Making profits that you expected to make, not making more than you expected. Now, when we look at marginal revenue, marginal costs, the way to calculate profit is two different ways. The largest difference between profit in terms of revenue and cost, that would be one way to calculate it, or where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Where they intersect is another way to find this as well. So now, here is the demand curve for the firm. Here's the demand curve for the industry. The industry, you'll notice, will be, let's say, the corn industry. This is the corn industry demand and supply for the industry. Now, the firm is going to be taking whatever the market price is in the market. So profit maximization. So let's look right here. MR equals MC, right here. Wherever this profit maximization point is, you draw a line straight up and down, vertical line straight up and down, right here. When we look at this, here's the price that's being charged. Here is the cost to produce. So we're charging this amount. This is the price to produce. You'll notice that we're making a profit here. When firms are making a profit, you'll notice that in the short run, that can occur. Now, when firms make a profit, more firms will enter the market. When more firms enter the market, in the long run, they're going to break even. Now, when should firms choose to shut down? They should choose to shut down right here, where the marginal cost intersects the AVC. That is when they should shut down. Any point below this, they're not even able to cover the cost to produce. So that means someone comes up and orders a hamburger. Let's assume this product, just in terms of the cost, orders a hamburger. However, I can't even cover the cost of the materials. So I buy the hamburger meat costs me, and the materials and electricity, let's say that all cost me $7, but I'm only charging $4 for the hamburger. I can't even cover the cost of the materials to make the hamburger. I should just shut down my business. So the four situations that these perfectly competitive firms have: break even, profits, shut down, and loss. You'll notice that firms will make decisions based off of what occurs in these types of markets, and that's very important to evaluate. Let me show you one more thing here. We want to look at what's called the producer surplus right here. Producer surplus is anything below, basically it's anything above the supply curve, which is the marginal cost curve, and below the price. That is the producer surplus. So you might have to look at that area or make a determination. But those are some of the concepts that we're going to be looking at this week. If you need any additional resources, please let me know, but I look forward to your efforts.